This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 4211 Ish Drive, Simi Valley, California, 93063. Today's October 15th, 2021. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch cast iron waste line located in the garage, just below where our washer and dryer would be. This is our clean out here. This is where the washer and dryer would be. Our water heater goes out towards the front of the property here, garage, and this door here goes towards our kitchen. We went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. We did make several other attempts to go through 2 other waste lines that are in the house. We went through one that was in the back bedroom, in the closet, that dropped in behind the shower, but that line was completely blocked, and it did appear that there was possibly a piece of a drill bit that had dropped down in there as well. And we also made an attempt to go through an 1.5-inch line that was at the kitchen area, just behind the kitchen window at the rear of the property, and that line was heavily compacted. A lot of buildup, a lot of scaling. So again, we are in cast iron waste line. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push through slow. And we did initially run our camera through here just to see a larger camera, just to see how far we can get. And we did have a little bit of an issue to get past approximately 10 feet. So what we're going to do is we switched over to a micro cam, and we're just going to see if we can get out possibly out towards the front of the house and possibly locate an area to where we can put a mainline sewer clean out. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And again, it does appear that we do have some more debris and buildup in this area. And as you can see here, the diameter of that hole there is very small. So unfortunately, we're unable to push out at this point as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our monitor here, and we'll possibly attempt to push through, remove a toilet and push through a toilet closet flange. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves into the hallway bathroom, and we did have to remove the toilet in order to attempt to push through the 3-inch closet flange. So again, this is our closet flange here. This is our bathroom here. There, and as you can see there, just behind the toilet, there's another, what appears to be another 3-inch waistline clean out there. And again, that is buried behind the toilet, so in order to attempt to do this, we would have to remove the toilet in order to try to get access to that. So since we have the toilet removed, we're going to go ahead and just drop down here. And again, we're just going to zero out our camera monitor here. And we're just going to push down. And again, okay, we're going to pause our mic here. And unfortunately, we're having a little trouble getting through the sweep on the closet flange, so we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and opened up the waistline cleanout, but that was behind the toilet. Unfortunately, going through the closet flange, was unable to make the sweep in order to get out into our 3-inch waistline. So again, we opened up the 3-inch waistline cleanout here behind the toilet. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to zero out our camera monitor here. And we're just going to drop down. Hopefully push all the way out into towards our city sewer tie-in. We've been having a difficult time getting into our waistline in order to get out, just due to the overall condition of the waistline. It does have quite a bit of buildup and scaling. So again, we're just going to utilize a little bit of water. We have a sink running just to help us. And again, we're just going to push out, and again, just attempt to get all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, or again, possibly out towards the front of the house. And as you can see, we're pushed all the way out towards the front of the house there. And we are transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. And as you can see, just in front of it here, it does appear that we have a section of what appears to be black ABS. Again, I just want to take a look real quick. What we'll do again, we'll just utilize this water to help us push out, and we'll attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and then from there we'll shut the water down. We'll pull back and take a good look. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. That we transition to what appears to be green SDR sewer piping, and this is possibly our lateral out in the street. But again, we're just going to continue to push out. And we'll make a little bit of a turn, and then we drop down into our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and as you can see here at the bottom, that is our city sewer tie-in. You can see the water flowing beneath us. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back. We'll pull back slowly. And again, as we pull back, it does appear to be concrete sewer piping at the saddle area, and the saddle area all appears to be in fair condition. It does appear we're transitioning back into green SDR sewer piping. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And as we continue to pull back, and we transition into what appears to be vitreous clay. And as you can see, we do have a little bit of an offset in that transition there. A little bit of water holding in that area, but everything still seems to be passing through. We are running some water in the house. Everything seems to be passing through. A little bit of neoprene band exposed in that joint there as well. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, make a little bit of a turn. Got a little bit of an offset in that joint there from about the 6 o'clock area going all the way up and around to about the 1 o'clock area. And again, you can see that there is a gap in that area as well. Continue to pull back. And this is pulling back up towards our property. This is going to be up by our sidewalk area. And again, we just continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of an offset in that joint there, but again, nothing major. Continue to pull back. And again, another offset in that joint there from about the 12 o'clock all the way around to about the 5 o'clock area. And again, water's dropping down into the dropout there. So again, doesn't appears to be in fair condition. Continue to pull back. And again, a little bit of offset in that joint there from about the 12 o'clock going down to about the 6 o'clock. A little bit of a gap as well. You can see a little bit of the neoprene band exposed in that joint there. But it does appear to be making a little bit of a turn. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, another offset in that joint as well. From about the 3 o'clock going around to about the 9 o'clock area. A little bit of water holding in that area, but again, no visible signs of any breaks. And continue to pull back. And as you can see here, we do have a fairly large offset in this transition here. And it does appear that they did a repair in this area. As you can see, you got a fairly large offset. You are holding water in this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We marked this area here just to the right of the front door, along the walkway as you're approaching the front door on the right hand side in the planter area, in the gravel, which would be the front yard. It has some wood shavings throughout the front yard, and so we did place an orange flag at 3 foot 6 inches deep. This area here would need to be excavated and repair this offset. Here, as you can see, we got the offset there, and as you excavate this area, you can put in your mainline sewer clean out in this area. You can see. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, it does appear that there's possibly a tie-in in this area as well right there. You can see there looks like a tie-in there. Again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. But this area would need to be excavated, repaired that offset, and then while the area has been excavated, a mainline sewer, two-way mainline sewer clean out to be installed. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. As you can see, we do have a clean out in this area here, but this area here is underneath the concrete. There, you can see there, we do have a little vitreous clay clean out there, but we did locate that area as well, and it is under the concrete. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. We did transition into our cast iron waistline, and as you can see, the cast iron waistline does have quite a bit of buildup and debris. So would recommend that the line be possibly hydrojetted, and in order to get out a lot of this buildup and debris, get it all washed out into the city sewer. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Tie in there. Turn there, pull up and out of our waistline clean out, and that will conclude our video waistline and sewer line inspection.